songwriters, recording artists, and music creator activists Rick and Janis Carnes. Multi-platinum hit songwriter Rick Carnes has earned 40 platinum albums and sold nearly 50 million records, plus literally billions of streams, with songs recorded by artists including Garth Brooks, Reba McEntire, Alabama, Steve Wariner, and Pam Tillis. His song, "I Can't Even Get the Blues No More," was Reba McEntire's first #1 single. And "Long Neck Bottle," recorded by Garth Brooks, set records on the Billboard charts. Together with his duo partner and wife, Janis, they have recorded for RCA, Elektra Asylum, Warner Brothers, and MCA Records. They also work as a songwriting team and have co-written 3 top 10 recordings for bluegrass icons, the Whites. They penned "Irresistible" for the classic movie Saving Face, and the modern swing standard "I'm Hanging Around," recorded by the incomparable Dean Martin. Rick has served as president of the Songwriters Guild of America since 2004 and is a co-founder, co-chair of Music Creators North America. Both he and Janis have served the SGA board for many, many years. And very appropriately for presenting this award, Rick has served as a music professor on the college level. And Janis has been a phenomenal music mentor to dozens of up-and-coming songwriters and artists over the course of her entire career. Please welcome Rick and Janis Carnes.
Hello, everyone. It's so great to be here to present this award, honoring those whose work is so important to Rick and myself, because not only as songwriters, but as music educators ourselves.
Well, this past year and a half has not only been a challenging time, but a scary one as well. I'm betting you agree with that. Music, which is so important in our lives, helped us all get through the pandemic. With that on our minds, Janis and I, on behalf of the Songwriters Guild, we're thrilled to join the National Music Council, Dr. James Weaver, the National Federation of State and High School Organizations, Mark Spade of the College Band Directors National Association, and of course, NAM, in conducting one of the most important studies on germ dispersal. A little different there, I guess, but related topics in musical performance ever undertaken. The results of that study last year, for which we owe a tremendous thank you, are not only keeping music students safer in the age of COVID, but will result in safer music and choral education settings for years to come.
One of the things that study also revealed was the incredible courage and dedication of individual American music teachers, thousands of them, who have worked throughout the pandemic at great risk to themselves to keep the music playing.
This didn't turn over right. Or did it? Oh yeah, it's typed together. We're having some technical difficulties turning the page. You know, it's supposed to hire page turners. I think they do that for classical music. Anyway.
We in the music industry, all of us, give our deepest thanks to them for showing such dedication to their students. Have a quick look at this great video as some of our friends and colleagues express their gratitude.
Hey everybody, Garth Brooks here.
And Trisha Yearwood.
Saying a big hello and a big thank you and a big keep it going to the music teachers that are teaching music in schools today during the pandemic.
Thank you.
thank you all for continuing to stress musical education.
Thank all of y'all music educators and administrators for everything that y'all have been doing for so many years.
We can't thank our music educators enough for all they do.
Music in the schools is the most important thing that you can ever do. It's the most important thing that you can ever teach. It's the most important thing to me that you can ever experience.
Keep it up. Don't let up. Music is now more important than ever.
Music can heal, and it can inspire, and it can provide opportunities for reflection and courage.
Amen. And don't forget, it is the most powerful sword for communication. Everybody loves music. Everybody should. It's within us all.
Music programs have not only shaped me to be the person that I am today, but the artist that I've become.
Taught me discipline and opened up my mind in many areas, as we all know, music education does exactly that.
I learned something valuable from every music teacher I had in school, and things I still carry with me today.
And without his encouragement, telling me to practice, and keep at it, I wouldn't be where I am today.
My mom was a school teacher, so I have a special place in my heart for you anyway, but we all know how important music is in our lives to keep us sane, especially during this time, so thank you for what you're doing.
In these uncertain times, the consistency and the fun of doing music is probably the best thing that the kids will ever experience.
It looks like there's no easy answer to these times. We have to keep the music going.
Listen, we know it's really tough right now, but we're with you, and we're believing that we're going to see you all in the near future.
You're very important. Your work is very important, you teachers and administrators, so keep at it. Keep up the good work.
With the necessary constraints, we will get more quickly back to normality.
We will overcome this as we've overcome everything else along the track.
So I just want to say again, thank you out there to you music educators and all you do for us.
Hold the line, keep pushing.
And we ask that you keep the music alive.
Just keep music playing, keep going, and we're all going to get on the other side of this.
I just want to say thank you, good luck, love to you, peace.
So you stay strong, and you keep those kids apart, but bring them together through the glorious gift of music. We love you guys.
We're going to introduce.
To add to the thank yous you've just seen, the NMC felt it more than appropriate to honor the music teachers of America with the 2021 American Eagle Award. To make sure that each feels our appreciation personally, we have electronically gathered the representatives of music teachers from every state to join us in accepting this award. We want to invite you to join us in thanking them on screen. Let's wave at them. I don't think they can see you at all, but I just wanted to. Also here today, live and in person, is Franklin Willis, who has served as a music instructor for over a decade in the Metro Nashville schools. He is one of those instructors who believes that music education is a vital tool to teach students about other cultures, create community, and to inspire a love for learning. He consistently provides opportunities for students to use their passion for music to build confidence, respect, and pathways for future success in every endeavor. It's come as no surprise that for going above and beyond the call of duty, although he'd just say he was doing his job, he is a 3-time recipient of the CMA Foundation Music Teacher of Excellence Award. Would you please join me in welcoming Franklin Willis?
Wow. Can we give it up for music teachers everywhere? I mean, come on. Music teachers, this award is for you. And I want to thank the American Eagle Awards for this opportunity. I want to thank NAM. And I want to thank those teachers that go over and beyond to reach students right where they need them. A couple of weeks ago, I ran into a former student of mine. And in the grocery store, they were telling me, they were so excited to see me, to tell me what was going on. They were updating me with life achievements and the things that they were doing. And then when I finally got a chance to speak, I said, you know, what do you miss from my classroom? And they said, music, I love you. Let me count the ways. It's like the sun coming out on a rainy day. You help me to focus when it's time to take a test, or playing in the background when I need to rest. I sing to you when I'm in a bad mood. You calm me, you soothe me, you give me the truth. Without you, music, I don't know where I would be. Music unlocks my creativity. And I stood there and I listened and I held it together, gave him a hug. But then when I got in the car, y'all, I just let loose and just the emotions overtook me. Because that's what we do as music teachers, right? It's not just a job, it's a calling. When we show up in that classroom, we don't know what we're receiving, right? We take what we get and we work it out. And so I'm just so honored, I'm so full, I'm so thankful for all of the work that music teachers do. So thank you, music teachers. Thank you for the long hours you put in. Thank you for those days that you don't even get to hear a thank you. Thank you for showing up and showing out. Thank you for seeing into students and bringing the brilliance out of them. Thank you for doing those things that other folks deem unnecessary. I ain't teaching, not these kids, right? Thank you, music teachers, for all that you do. And so before I leave, you know I have to use this as an opportunity to teach y'all. Y'all didn't know y'all were gonna sing, but you are. So I'm gonna sing first, and you just pick it up. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Okay, can y'all add the snaps too? Y'all sound good though. La, 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 la. Come on. La, 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 la. Keep it going. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Can I teach you one more part? It's easy. Teach on. Teach on. Come on. Teach on. Ladies, teach on. Guys, teach on. Teach on. All right, so you can choose. You can do the la's or you can do the teach on. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Teach on. La, 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 la. Come on, teach on. Teach on. Keep it going. Music education is hope. Music education is community. Music education is transformation. Music education is hopeful. It's brilliance. Come on. La, 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 la. Oh, yeah. La, 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 la. We teach because we believe. We teach because we know that there's a soul that we can reach each and every day. So keep singing, music teachers. Come on. La, 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 la. Keep playing. But remember, it's not just about the performance. It's not about the product. It's about the process. So keep giving students hope and keep giving them music. Come on, get on beat. La, 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 la. La, 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 la.
Franklin, I'm going to give you the award, but I want to read the inscription because it's too small for you to read from there, isn't it? I mean, I just want to make sure. Okay. Presented to the Music Teachers of America in recognition for your courageous and self-dedication to preserving music. No, this is not the right one. Here, let me read off of here. Okay, now it's my turn to try to read the small print. In recognition for your courageous and selfless dedication to the preserving of music education during the 2021 global health pandemic, your determination to carry on for your students is a lesson in perseverance that will forever provide benefits to the young musicians and creators you served, an inspiration to every future generation of music educators.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Let's hear it. Woo!
Yeah. Is that it for you? There was something else you were supposed to do.
We're supposed to perform the song. It says we're supposed to perform a song, I think. Is that right? Or is it?
Yeah, you guys want to play something for us, would you?
I think so.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Rick and Janis Carnes.
Never had a better introduction.
When we,
Thanks, Charlie.
We just love the music educators so much. Always have. When our children were in school and they cut the music budget, we volunteered and went to the school and taught the children ourselves, because music is so important for any type of education, for all learning, math, whatever. It's just there. It's very important. So we wrote a song. Last week we wrote a song for this occasion. We'll play it for you.
2, 3, 4.
Every living thing has a song to sing. Just listen, listen. Hear it on the breeze whistling through the trees. Just listen, listen. Come join in and play your part. Keep the rhythm with your heart. Bum 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 bum. Sparrows sing a song when they greet the dawn. Just listen, listen. Crickets come to life in the still of night. Just listen, listen. Come join in and play your part. Keep the rhythm with your heart. The song is there, it fills the air. If you just sing a melody, find the harmony. It's a melody. Can you hear the song? Is there? It fills the air. If you just sing a melody, find the harmony. It's a symphony. Can you hear it? Every living thing has a song to sing. Just listen, listen.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Rick and Janis Carnes, come on, give it up. So, everybody within the sound of my voice in this hall is invited to join us for these great performances. Plenty of room over here, so come join in. Our next honorees are known to the entire world, and they're here with us. And our next presenter is someone who needs no introduction in this town, because everyone in Nashville knows Jim Ed Norman already. But let me give you a few highlights, they're highlights. The longtime president of Warner Records Nashville, the producer of acts such as Anne Murray, Kenny Rodgers, Jennifer Warnes, Hank Williams Jr., dozens of others that have garnered awards, including a whole bunch of Grammys, a whole bunch more nominations, and a Record of the Year. Some of you may not be aware of this about Jim Ed, but as a musician, he started out with this kid from Texas named Don Henley, and ended up playing piano on the hits Take It to the Limit and Lion Eyes by the Eagles, as well as being the orchestral arranger for the absolutely seminal recordings of Desperado and Hotel California. Those are nice credits. There was more creative work with Linda Ronstadt, Kim Carnes, Bob Seger, America, Bella Fleck, Randy Travis, Dwight Yoakam, Faith Hill, Garth Brooks, Trisha Yearwood, and our musical honorees today. And then, of course, there were the community awards. The Anti-Defamation League's Johnny Cash Americanism Award, the Leadership Music's Bridge Award, that's an organization he was key in establishing, with the W.O. Smith School, which provides music lessons to low-income students. He's a leading figure in developing a music business program here and around the world in conjunction with the Curb organization and Belmont University. The list of his credits goes on and on and on. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Ed Norman, please.
Thank you, Charlie, and thanks to the NMC for allowing me this opportunity to express my admiration as well as my love and affection for Take Six, as well as point out why I think they are truly deserving of this recognition. I'm compelled to reflect, if I can, just a bit on what I saw just a minute ago, focused on teachers and the role that they play in music education and how important it is. It's an extraordinary moment for me as a young man to make my very first plane trip from Orlando, Florida to Seattle to attend an MENC, now NAFME, convention. I was surrounded by like-minded people who were all full of enthusiasm for the role that music education was going to play, and understood that music was America's contribution to world culture and how important it was. I returned back to Florida, and unfortunately, sadly, had to accept that I'm not an academic. It's as simple as that. I took a different path. Now, I did a podcast with Take Six a couple weeks ago, and at the end of it, Claude McKnight mentioned, he said, "Jim Ed, that's the shortest you've ever spoken." And so in an effort to be able to make sure that I move through here, because if I stray from the text, I will become overly evangelical talking about Take Six. I said I took a different path, and that different path led me to being able to sit in the right chair at the right place at the right time. And one day, when presented with a tape, yes, a tape, and pushing play, I heard the most glorious sound I had ever heard. That of the human voice, so articulately described and phrased and outlined that I leapt out of my chair. As I continued to listen to this music, like so many others over these past 35 years, we've all been transfixed and transported to new places that we never imagined were possible to accomplish with the human voice. Of course, I'm talking about Take Six. All of us at Warner's were fortunate to be a part of taking the Take Six story to the world at large. The industry got on board right away. Take Six's accolades and awards are writ large in the public arena, easy for you to see, whether it is the 10 Grammys, the 10 Dove Awards, the multiple Image Awards, Soul Train Awards. The thing that awards represent in our industry and business so many times is a focus on music and popularity, musical excellence and popularity. The thing that is important for me to tell you about Take Six is that character also came along with that musical excellence and that popularity. Now listen, I don't want to, musical excellence and popularity is good. It's what led Quincy Jones to say they're the baddest vocal cats on the planet. It's undeniable every time you listen to their music, the contribution that they have made to the overall education of anyone who listens. It's the experience I had the first time I heard them. Here is personified music education before me in my office right now. The other thing about Take Six is their authenticity. That authenticity that runs throughout everything that they do. I got the chance to not only know them as great musicians and vocalists, but also as friends. And I got to see them at work in the world and bring along their message and their mission each and every time they perform. When they perform, which you are fortunate enough to going to be able to hear, you'll see that the sheer joy just leaps from the stage, and maybe you'll be inclined to leap for joy as well. Okay, look, I find myself at the same place I think I've seen numerous people find themselves when trying to describe and to explain Take Six. And that is that words fall far short of adequately expressing and explaining anything to do with them. And it's not till you get a chance to hear them that anything that someone says makes sense. So with that and the presentation of the American Eagle Award, would you please join me in making welcome to the stage Take Six. Inscribed on the award presented to Take Six in recognition of the group's unique contribution to the artistry, development, and appreciation of vocal music in America, and for their pioneering work as ambassadors of American music to music students and fans across the world. The National Music Council American Eagle Award, July 15th, 2021. Congratulations, guys. I love you.
Thank you. So first of all, we want to thank everyone for being here. We want to thank the National Music Council for giving us this award. And I can tell you that we are all products of music in the schools and education. And what I would love to do is to bring up our youngest member, because he has this amazing story that I think will really resonate with everyone out there.
Yes, I am the youngest. I just graduated from high school. I'm just kidding. When I went to middle school in Columbia, South Carolina, I had a music teacher by the name of Mr. Donnell Edwards. And it was a really difficult time in my life because my parents had divorced and it's just a lot of uncertainty. And Mr. Edwards reminded me so much of my dad because he was a piano player. Well, he took me under his wing and showed me different chords and things, and I came alive as a middle school student, and I never forgot his impact in my life. Well, years later, Take Six was able to travel back to Columbia, South Carolina, and we performed with Joe Sample. And at the end of the concert, I heard my name called as we were walking back to the green room, and I knew that voice. It was Mr. Donnell Edwards. He had tears in his eyes, and he was saying how proud of me he was. And I got to look him in his eyes and tell him how grateful I was for his impact being a music educator. It changed the trajectory of my life, and I'm so grateful. Well, backstage, I sent him a text, and he called me, and I was able to tell him what we're doing here today, and just thank him again on behalf of all the people that the music educators have stood in the gap for, and we are so grateful and appreciative. Thank you so much for this award. And now, I believe we're going to sing something for you. Would you like to hear that? I couldn't hear you. Would you like to hear us sing for you? Okay, we'll do that. These two.
Oh, I guess we have football. We're going with, is it just, the left. There we go. Too bad.
You should fly right down. You should fly right down. Hey, I wish you would fly right. Hey, straighten up, you better fly. Straighten up, you better fly. Straighten up, you better fly. Da 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 da. Stay right.
Took the monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. Buzzer tried to throw the monkey off his back. The monkey grabbed his neck and said, now listen, Jack. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Just go down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Cause ain't no use in diving. What's the use in jiving? Straighten up and fly right. Just go down, Papa, don't you blow your top. The buzzer said, monkey, you are choking me. Release your hold and I will set you free. The monkey looked the buzzard right dead in his eye and said, your story's touching, but it sounds like a lie. So straighten up and fly right. Just straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Weep-a-boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba. Sweep-a-doo-ba-doo-da-ba-doo-ba. Sweep-a-doo-ba-doo-da-doo-ba. Straighten up, straighten up, straighten up, straighten up quick. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sound real good, fellas. Oh, the buzzer said, monkey, you are choking me. So release your hold and I will set you free. The monkey looked the buzzard right dead in his eye and said, your story's touching, but it sounds like a lie. Straighten up, Papa. Well, straighten up, Papa, won't you please stay right? Cool down, Daddy, don't you blow your top. Fly right, Papa. Oh, straighten up, Papa. Well, straighten up, Papa, won't you please stay right? Cool down, Daddy, don't you blow your top. Fly right, Papa. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Just go down, Papa, don't you blow your top. There ain't no use in. Hey, can you tell me what's the use in? Then we let do. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Don't you blow.
Now don't you blow your top.
Take six. Ladies and gentlemen, Take Six. One of the great vocal groups in history, Take Six. Thank you so much and congratulations. And thank you to Jim Ed. And thank you to Nat Cole, who wrote that song. the theme of the Tuskegee Airmen, and one of the great songs in American history. So we're getting to the end of our program. And this year, as we've said, has been a real challenge. In New York especially, last April, things were very, very bad. And the music community in New York, led by the American Federation of Musicians and Local 802, joined by the Songwriters Guild and the National Music Council and other groups, put together a program to help, I guess, buoy the spirits a little bit of the frontline healthcare workers who were facing illness and death every single day. And it worked beautifully. It enabled some of those physicians and nurses and ambulance drivers to be able to make requests to musicians live, who would then play those requests back to them at lunch and at dinner time when they were relaxing for a few minutes. And they truly expressed appreciation. And since we're here in Nashville, which has undergone similar kinds of challenges and experienced the same kind of bravery and dedication as New York and all of the other places around the country where frontline workers have been battling COVID, we wanted to say thank you. And I think that I won't embarrass them by having them stand, but there are a bunch of frontline co-workers sprinkled around the audience. And we truly want to express our thanks and appreciation so that you understand that we know what you've meant to all of us. To help me with our thank you, Eddie Schwartz couldn't be here today because of the COVID travel restrictions. But Eddie's one of the great American songwriters. Wrote Hit Me With Your Best Shot, a bunch of other really, really fine songs. He's, just like Rick and Janis Carnes, also dedicated his professional career to helping his fellow musicians and songwriters and composers and arrangers and producers by getting out there and leading the Songwriters Association of Canada, serving as the head of CM, which is the International Songwriters Group based in Paris. And he's done such an amazing job on behalf of North American songwriters that he was made a member of the Order of Canada, which is a really big deal. I mean, if you think being elected to the Hockey Hall of Fame is a big deal, you get the Order of Canada, the perks are really good. In any event, sending his regards through video, would you please take a listen to Eddie Schwartz speaking about something very close to his heart.
Hi, everyone. I had very much wanted to be with you in person today, but due to pandemic travel rules, I have to stay here in Canada for a little while longer with my friend, the Moose. I'm sure you understand, especially those of you who are frontline health workers in my hometown of Nashville, Tennessee. Today, it's my honor to honor you with the thanks of all of us for the incredible work you've done over these past many, many months. You have battled this virus for us at great personal risk, and we want you to know how deeply appreciated every one of you is. Now, it's a tradition in the music industry to honor those we love with a song, and this is a song that I'm actually known for writing, but since I can't be there to sing it myself, I've written a short poem for the occasion, which I'm going to recite for you now. And then I'll let my friends in Nashville jump in and lead you guys in singing along with, I'm sure, a wonderful version of Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Again, thanks for all you've done and all you do. And now, a short poem by Edward S. Schwartz. You're a real tough virus with a long history of breaking body parts like the ones in me. That's okay. Let's see how you do it. Put up your spikes. Let's get down to it. I'm going to hit you with my best shot. I'm going to hit you with my best shot. I'm going to hit you with my best shot. Jab away. Thank you. I love you guys. Thanks for all you've done. Have a great day, a great evening. And now, please sing along.
Are those mics live? Yep.
Yes, this song, I'm sure you all know this song, Hit Me With Your Best Shot. I've been told it's a song about female empowerment instead of domestic abuse, which was my first assumption. So we're going to start singing, but since we don't really, know it that well, we're asking you to like jump in on the chorus, and hopefully other friends will arrive.
We Take Six is going to help us out. This will be great.
Take Six. Hear it one more time. Janis Carnes.
Rick Carnes.
And Eddie Schwartz, without whom none of this would have been necessary.
So on behalf of the Board of Directors of the National Music Council, I'd like to thank all of our presenters, performers, honorees, teachers. Congratulations once again to everyone.
And another big thank you to NAMM and to Hotel Indigo, our home away from home in Nashville. And finally, we want to thank all of you who are here in person and to those who are live streaming around the world for your essential and unwavering support and encouragement of music education and music educators.
So be kind to one another, support your fellow creators, and most of all, keep the music playing. Enjoy the rest of this great conference. Thank you, NAMM. And to the alto player in the back, work on your upper register. It's a little pitchy. Good night, everybody.
All right.